with us from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Bright lights, big city, and see which of these teams will be able to set their soul on fire in the Las Vegas Bowl. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. He's changing the play. Tells to run, wants to pass. They're all over him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Running inside. It's Cobb. He's dropped.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And they can't make the connection on third down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So Boise State's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes Dylan Riley. And we'll see 2 guys who can flat pick up yardage on the ground in this one.
And man, oh man, if times change, where you're seeing 2 senior running backs go at it, right? Like back in the day, oh, you got so many hits, you got so many takes on the body. Well, NIL, these guys are getting paid a little bit better. These 2 guys, been around the block, Palmer. We know who they are. We know what they are. And I know this means a lot. Who wants to show off the most and say, hey, wait a minute, we talking about NFL draft? Remember.
But, and he's got room. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. 1st and 10 for the offense. Hits the hole. It's Riley. Oh, he's got some space. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone. And the Broncos looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it. It's Riley. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. 2nd and long here. Brown wants to pass. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Drops back on 1st down. Finds his man. Got room on the return. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Boise State. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. First play of this drive. They get to him as he throws. Out wide left, it's Singleton. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Fresh set of downs going to the air. In traffic, it's Kane. Finds a crease at the 20. And he scores! Touchdown, Auburn! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Yeah, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Keeps it moving. It's Gaines. All over him immediately.
And I love when defenses see pulling guards, because what you're supposed to do is run through immediately. If you're a linebacker, you see a pulling guard, I'm running through that gap. If you're a defensive lineman and that guard pulls in front of you, I run down the line of scrimmage and chase. Great job seeing that puller, making a play, getting a tackle for a loss.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Long way to go on 2nd down. Selling the fake. A little release to the back. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Broncos are flying down the field. He leaves it with the back. Swamped immediately.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over him. The Broncos send out the punt unit. Looking for room. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. Just smothered on the play.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Brown will throw it. Between the hashes is Cobb. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the middle. Left side is Kane. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. The run inside. It's Cobb.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Play action on first down. Moving to his left. He's got it. And he will score! Touchdown, Auburn! Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
They'll move the tight end. Hits inside. It's Gaines. There he goes. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Unloads in the nick of time.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Turns it upfield. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
I know everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a third down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
On a ground to cover here on third and long. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. Out wide right, it's Wagner. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. And the Broncos are threatening on first and goal. Trying to find the end zone. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Broncos!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point was good. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. As we check in with Holly.
Here on the Tigers sideline, during that last drive, their starting quarterback set a new school record for passing yards, and the sideline made sure to celebrate him. There is so much energy, enthusiasm. They're patting him on the back, patting him on the helmet, guys. He's had to leave his helmet on because he's getting so much love and congratulations. We'll see if he can go back out there and make even more history here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Out wide left, it's Kane. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's first and 10. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Maybe some room here. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Right side, it's Kane. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are first and touchdown Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Moves the pocket. It's Madsen. Look out! Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, here's an interesting situation after that incompletion for the offense all of a sudden, because you've had success. You've scored 2 touchdowns on your first 2 drives. You've got to be playing with a lot of confidence. Does that carry over and make you feel like going for it here on 4th down? You've got the playmakers. You've made some big plays early in this game. Field position would say you should punt it, but what does the head coach decide to do?
Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness. It took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Sells the run, looking to pass. Looking down the middle. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
Got the first down. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to throw one first. Out wide right, it's Kane. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Motion from the back. From the gun. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been unstoppable. The ultimate dual threat. Positively Cam-tastic.
Yeah, and that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Timeout taken by Boise State. Second time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught behind the line. It's Wagner. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Fires deep on the run. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. Looks it in. He's got great speed. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So here comes the Auburn offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Under pressure. Got rid of it just in time.
And that's a good sign for this defense, man. The first 2 drives, they put scoring drives together, and they didn't get stops when they needed it. On the 3rd downs, nice job coming up big on a 3rd down, forcing the 4th down, and hopefully now getting off the field.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Singleton. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he crushes it right through the upright. It's good from 59. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Fielded in the end zone. It's Goff. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. On play action. Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Ford. Lots of room to run. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. They almost went end-to-end and housed it. Now a chance to stick it in the end zone. 1st and 10 from the red zone. Tight end now in motion. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quick give. It's Gaines. They put the brakes on him.
And that's back-to-back frustrating runs for this offense, man. They've got to do a better job. The big hog mollies up front. They got to create some lanes, somewhere to go. Now this offense is backed up in a 3rd down and long situation where they know they got to throw the football.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Splits the uprights. Good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but, David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tired cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, it's Cobb. Got enough for the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Washington. Turning it on. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Auburn doing business in the red zone. On first down, it's Bryson Washington again. Touchdown, Auburn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boise State ready to send out that offense. On the ground with the counter. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Motion from the wideout. Sells to fake. Turns up, it's Bates. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He's got it. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Fields the punt. He gets a block. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Snags it. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Straight ahead, it's Meadows. Past the 6. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking for the edge. He'll toss it. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The play fake. Rush is on. Out wide right, it's Kane. Touchdown, Tigers. And the stomping has commenced.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players, and quarterbacks, they keep track. of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Drops back. It's Madsen. Right side, it's Bates. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Left side, it's Wagner. Slips a tackle. He smashes his way through again. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Finds his man. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Finds his tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Burrowing for yardage. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting him on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping him off bounds with that play call.
The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Run in the red zone, it's Riley. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Madsen. They're all over him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Yeah, and they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays, but this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Unleashes one deep. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Running inside. It's Cobb. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He makes a catch. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Right at the line. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Brown wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Cobb. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Trying to get the corner. Now the toss. He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the first down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. On the move, it's Cobb. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Going to the running game. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Just complete and utter dominance.